The son of my deceased friend reached out to me and I ignored him. I'm 34 years old. 14 years ago, I lost my best friend. We were both 20 at the time, and he had just found out that his girlfriend was pregnant. I don't want to go into the details of how he died. It was deeply traumatic for me. I'll only say this: he died in my arms. We had been friends since we were 7 years old. He was the kindest person I've ever known. I loved him like a brother, and losing him under those circumstances completely destroyed me. I spiraled fast and nearly didn't make it. It was only after I moved to another state that I slowly began to pull myself back together. As I said, his girlfriend was pregnant. I wanted to support her, to be there for her, but I was in no condition to help anyone. Tragically, after their son was born, she also fell into a deep depression. She had no support system at all. When the boy was about 2 years old, she took her own life. I won't lie, when I found out, I was pushed back to the edge and seriously considered doing the same. As for the child, once I was even slightly more stable, I tried to check in occasionally to see how he was doing. My friend's parents, his grandparents, were both disabled and couldn't raise the child physically or financially. The mother's family wasn't in the picture either. Eventually, the boy entered the foster care system. That was all I knew until recently. Yes, over the years I thought about him often, but I completely left that part of my life behind. I never went back to that city. I had no relationship with my own parents, no close connections there, and no reason to return. Then, a few weeks ago, I received a message from my friend's son. He's 14 now. He found me on LinkedIn. I was stunned. His message was long, but here's the essence of it. After his grandmother passed away, he was given a box that belonged to my friend's parents. Inside were photos of me and his father, from childhood, our teenage years, and the last photos taken shortly before his death. There was also a letter my friend had written to his unborn son when he learned about the pregnancy. In it, he wrote about how happy he was to become a father, how he wanted to be the kind of dad he never had, and he mentioned that he knew my best friend, me, would always be there. The boy wants to meet me to learn who his father really was, what kind of person he was, what stories there were from our childhood and youth. From his message, it's clear he's had a very hard life. Multiple foster homes, some of them clearly bad. He desperately wants to connect with someone who knew his parents. He included his phone number, address, and all his contact information. And I'm ashamed to admit this, but I still haven't replied. I have a stable life now, a wife, 2 daughters. It took me years to escape that darkness. I looked through his social media, and he looks exactly like my friend. The same face, the same blue eyes, the same blonde hair. And I'm absolutely terrified that if I respond, if I meet him, I'll be pulled right back into the state I was in after my friend died. I have no one to talk to about this. My wife doesn't know about my friend, about what happened, or that he had a son. I've carried all of this alone for years. Part of me wants to drive to that city tomorrow, meet this boy, maybe even try to take him in if that's what he wants. Another part of me wants to never respond at all, to pretend none of this exists and never return to the past.